Okay, the problem was with that there was that I missed a trail marker. There was a cairn that couldn't get any bigger and more distinct than what it was right there. I think I was too busy gabbing. I walked right past it. So like I said, it's easy to get distracted out here, looking around for something that you know is around. You just can't quite find it, can't pinpoint it. Regardless, I knew we were in the area. There's another rock cairn right there. So we'll continue climbing to the base of this, the base of the mesa here. Again, we are right now on, looking back, that's the peninsula that we were talking about before. And where I shot that originally, sorry, was back up on the trail. So as we push forward here, we'll be coming around the side. We're going to be coming around the side of Citadel. Again, I haven't been up there yet, so you're seeing it as I saw it. I don't have any information as far as anything else up here, like pictographs or petroglyphs. So I don't, I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time looking for extra stuff. But we'd right now be coming around, swinging around basically to the west side right now. Again, here's what it's looking at. That's the canyon wall on the other side. So there it is right there, Citadel. And again, you are just trying to find the easiest, most accessible way up there. And there is scrambling that's involved. If that's not your thing, then maybe this ruin isn't your thing. Unfortunately for my parents and loved ones, it is my thing. So it's just a matter of making that happen. And let me just walk around here a little bit to see. I see one of those, looks like a National Park Service sign saying don't disturb anything. Let's just see what this one says here. Yeah. So you'll see these. Do not enter interior rooms. That's fine. Ain't a big deal. I'll put my camera in through the window and see everything I need to see. So those right there actually act like trail markers. So when you see that, usually you know that, first of all, it's cool to be where you are. Second of all, it might be a route up to take. Okay, I continue to take this whole thing in. This thing is cool. This thing is freaking cool. So again, sorry about the shaky camera, but hey, at least there's no wind. Okay, here we are. So let me pan out a little bit here. It's starting on the east side and swinging around to the west. This is what you get right here. And I don't know, man, that rock's almost as cool as a damn ruin. But anyway, I digress. Okay, so looking out over the canyon, here you go. Okay, let's see what's going on up here. Here's the overhang of the alcove that it's on, right here. Whenever I see an alcove when I'm walking through a canyon, my spidey senses immediately ignite, because there's a lot of times where these types of structures were built for obvious reasons. You've already got an automatic roof on your head. You know, we'll look in that hole in a second. Let me get to the end of it over here. Well, let's work our way back. So Okay, so here we are swinging around again. This is looking towards the top of the mesa right here, and one of the walls, rooms, that is falling down. And we are right now moving through it, looking in the first room right here. Again, this ruin is untouched by anyone trying to rebuild it. The Park Service basically just says, hey, go up there, have fun, but respect it. So you can see the way this stuff was built. It's been around for, I'm gonna say 1,000 years. Could be a little bit less, could be more. But the fact that this stuff is still standing after all this is quite amazing. So this is looking into the same room, just from a different viewpoint. So you can see their version of stucco, mud, rock, whatever they were using, and their methods for building obviously worked well, because this stuff has been in some harsh weather, and to still look like this is absolutely incredible. I'm looking down the face of it right now. So out of all the ruins that I've visited, this one is by far the best preserved one. And each of these little rooms served a purpose. As I said yesterday when I was at House on Fire, some were living quarters, sleeping quarters, some were storage areas for food, water, tools. Just looking back over where we just came from, you can see the overhang. If this was used for defensive purposes, there would obviously be storage for some kind of weapons. It's now starting to rain and having to, I should say, sprinkle. It's a big difference than rain, but nonetheless, when that slick rock gets wet, the reason why they call it slick rock. That may be the end of it. Let me just go ahead and just shimmy my way through here real quick and see if there's anything else over here. And right now I am on the western edge of the ruin itself. Again, this is Citadel Ruin, south of Bears Ears. This is the backside of the mesa here. It doesn't look like there's anything over there. I'll probably take a quick walk over there just to make sure. But south of Bears Ears, south of Natural Bridges National Park. I'm sorry, National Monument. And there are a number of different ruin sites out here. This is looking underneath it from the north side. And when I say I don't have enough time to do all those, I've got a ton of time. I'm doing a swing through the west coast, through the southwestern part of the United States for 6 months. This is I'm coming into month number 3 now already, after doing New Mexico and Arizona. And I've been in Utah now for, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe. I've been in Utah before. I've done most of the national parks already. So like this trip, I won't be heading back to Arches. I've already done it. I've already bypassed Zion. I've been there several times, done Angel's Landing, all that stuff, Narrows, all that fun stuff. I'm kind of out here doing the more obscure stuff that either just found out about, didn't know about, passed up the first couple times I was out here. So now I'm swinging back through and doing it again. So as far as the timing goes, I got plenty of time. Here's a little structure again. This is on the back side. This is looking up at the top of the mesa right here. And the ruin itself was on the other side of this mesa. This is the back side here. Obviously there's another position or room here that is starting to degrade a little bit. This is kind of why when you get someplace you want to walk around, not disturb anything, but you kind of want to walk around to see, just make sure you didn't miss anything. I mean, the fact that they built this doggone thing using the methods that they did is absolutely insanely incredible. So let me jump up here real quick. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, the reason why I said that, as far as the timing goes, is I got plenty of time. So from here, I'm going to start heading, I'm going to head south a little bit towards Monument Valley, knock that out real quick, a couple of our sites on the way, and then start heading back up through Bluff, through Blanding, and go up through Canyonlands, Capitol Reef, do the San Rafael Swell, and then eventually I'll make my way over to the western edge of Utah and start focusing on heading north. So get to up around Jawbridge, Nevada, and work my way from Jawbridge down south and do Nevada from north to south. I'm walking back now towards where we were just at and taking a look at like rocks like this, 'cause sometimes you'll see like a drawing, a picture of some sort. But getting back to the timing issue for the 5th time, I'm running out of stuff. And you get into obscure places like southeast Utah, and no disrespect, but holy crap, there's nothing out here as far as resupply goes. Water's not an issue. You can stop at any park, any city park, any county park, any national park, any visitor center. A lot of times tourists, as you come into cities, they'll have like a tourism center. You can stop there. A lot of times they've got official spigots, fountains to refill water for free, which I take advantage of those every time I can. But getting stuff like fuel, few and far between out here. Food, you kind of become accustomed to, this is looking out over the other canyon on the north side, but you kind of become accustomed to running down to Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, Dollar General, Walmart, what have you, and getting what you need real quick and moving on. That ain't happening out here. So the nearest Walmart to me, which I highly depend on that for foods, some supplies and what have you, like paper towels, what have you, is a long ways away. It's way up towards the center of the state, and there's one over in Grand Junction, Colorado. So even though I don't have intentions on going over there, I might be forced to take a detour and head there real quick just to resupply. Stores like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, those types of things. You can usually depend on those being in smaller towns, usually connected to a Subway sandwiches, which I don't eat there, but that's, I don't know where you find one. You usually find the others kind of close by. But anyway, the nearest Dollar General to me is in Blanding. I went to the other day and it's closed for remodeling. So I went to one of their local markets to restock. You can pay a little bit more for food, but at least they got it. So that being said, I am getting to, this is coming back up on the side of the Citadel. So that being said, the timing thing goes is that with me running out of stuff, I'm gonna make a quick trip down to the southernmost part of Utah, the southeast, and then start working my way north. And I'll bang out a couple of sites that I want to see. Let me pan out a little bit here. And resupply before heading to Capitol Reef, Canyonlands, all that good stuff. So, okay, that's that for the Citadel. Get a number of other ruins out here. I have them marked on my map to hit next time I'm here. Unfortunately, my timing does not permit that. So I will do the Citadel and call that good. I'll take a couple more videos on the way back, and then we'll wrap this one up. Man, I like that rock.